What is up, guys? This is your boy K.dot coming to you with another video, and this video is going to be on the Canon G7x. This is one of the best cameras of 2015. The top YouTubers like Casey Neistat, iJustine, they've all used this camera. I was able to actually pick up this camera for a pretty much of a great steal because the G7x Mark II is getting ready to come out in the next few weeks. I'm going to give you my thoughts on why you should pick up this camera over the G7x II. Green tea. So let's go over some of the differences between the two cameras. Now, the G7x Mark II is obviously going to come up with some new updates. One of those upgrades is actually what made the G7x the most popular vlogging camera of 2015. So as you can see, this camera is able to flip a full 180 degrees here, and you're able to see yourself in the viewfinder. G7x Mark II has now added a 45-degree downward tilt angle, kind of similar to what Sony has been doing with the RX100 series. So there's that. The body has now an added texturized rubber grip to it, which I can't really complain about that because the G7x is kind of slippery in the front. However, I do really like the back thumb grip that they have on the G7x already. So if you add a grip to the front, I can't complain about that. Another upgrade the Mark II has over the original G7x is that the Mark II is actually able to charge via USB. Yeah, that's a thing. You have to use the wall adapter in order to charge this camera up. I don't know what Canon was thinking with that. That makes absolutely no sense in 2015 and in 2016 of why you can't charge your device via USB. Get it together, Canon. Another upgrade that the G7x Mark II has over the One is higher frame rates. It is now up from 6.5 to 8, which, you know, that's not a big deal, but when you change from JPEG to RAW footage, it jumps from 1.5 to 8. So that burst speed is definitely going to be noticeable when using this camera versus the first one. That's a reason why you should pick up the G7x Mark II over the One. The higher frame rates are due to the newest processor that Canon has put into the G7x. That is the all-new thig 7 image processor. That's going to allow the camera to shoot in low light a little bit better. So you're going to be able to actually process the raw files within the body of the G7x Mark II. The first power shot to be able to do that. Canon is making some pretty big steps there. However, they're still lacking in some departments. We'll touch on that in a bit. Another thing that has changed is the control ring in the front of the camera. Canon users have complained about the clickiness of the ring on the front of the camera, if you really care about a clicky noise. Another area improved on is the autofocus. Original G7x had some pretty decent autofocus. That's a reason why a lot of vloggers use it, because you're able to track your face. So let's talk about these similarities, or everything that they kept the same with the G7x Mark II. Still has the same sensor as the G7x, the 1-inch 20.2 megapixel camera, which is equivalent to about a 24 to 1.8. Still no optical viewfinder, which I'm not sure why they don't put that on there, but that's not a big deal. All newer, higher end cameras should at least have the option for 4K. It looks as though they just still left that out. It still shoots very high quality 1080p. So if you're looking for a really dope beginner vlogger camera, you cannot go wrong with either. I'll have some links down in the description down below. You can actually pick this camera up for about 450 bucks shipped. Save the money unless you absolutely need the latest and greatest. I am completely happy and content with the original G7x, and that would be my suggestion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you going to pick up the new G7x Mark II? Do you even care about the G7x Mark II? I hope you guys enjoyed the content, but until next time, this has been your boy K.dot. And remember, if you're not living your passion, are you even living though?